Hi Mini-X. If you're thinking about starting a Pokemon business, or any other business for that matter, here are 5 truths that I wish I knew before I started my business. In today's video, I'll be ripping these beautiful tins open while we discuss Pokemon business. Let's dig into these and let's get discussing. I think we'll begin with the Nidoking while I chat about the first truth that you definitely should know before you get into any type of business. We have the promo card, obviously. The first truth you should know is that driving a Pokemon card business is not just about the Pokemon cards or the business itself. It's so much deeper than that. First of all, I think it's very important that you know exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. Because building a business definitely takes a long time. It takes a lot of money to get started, especially if you aren't smart about it. So being smart about it is definitely the greatest tip there is. Whenever you think that maybe some scalper online is doing great business, but when you do the math, they might actually only make a few bucks. This is exactly what comes into play when you are starting your own business. Because it might seem like you can flip some products for a pretty decent profit, but that might not be the truth at all once you actually get the numbers running. So make sure that you know exactly what you are looking to make from each product, and definitely understand that it might be harder in the beginning than it will be once you are more established. The biggest thing about this first truth is definitely you should know what you're getting yourself into. And that is everything from the legal part of running a business to the financial part, as well as paying taxes and VAT on everything. So make sure that you have someone in your circle that you can ask for help so you don't have to pay for any legal advice. And yeah, basically that's why I'm here. Okay. What? Okay, I'm back now, sleeves in hand. Let's give this Psyduck an insta-sleeve. Woo! Look at that. Wow. Yeah, so back to talking about business. I think what I want you to take away from the first truth is that you should make sure that you have any legal settlements done. This is establishing your business as a legal entity. That is, of course, something that depends on the country you're in and the rules and regulations, so I can't really support you much on that. But definitely check it out. I just know from experience that it's so important that you actually get this done and settled as fast as possible. And please remember to budget everything and write everything that you're spending on your business down, because it might be a business expense. What is happening with these packs? Oh my god. That calls for another insta-sleeve. Okay, and the second truth is, as I mentioned in the beginning, that the profit margins are smaller than you think. So even when you are looking into starting a business and think that you can make a quick buck, a lot of things are more costly when you run a business. So as I mentioned before, putting down your expenses, making sure that you have the money that you need for any taxes is definitely the way to go. Whenever you are flipping Pokemon products, the margins are also kind of volatile. At least at the moment in the Pokemon market, things might get much more valuable over the course of a few weeks. But, you know, they also might depreciate in value, especially coming into the new season where I guess maybe it keeps going, but I'm just wondering if we might not catch a break soon in the Pokemon community. Wow, an EX, that's great. So make sure you don't spend money that you don't have, and count for everything that can be in the process of running a business, such as expenses to shipping, anything customer service related, taxes, VAT, everything, of course, is so important to keep in mind. And while we rip this tin open, let's get into the third truth that I wish I knew before I started my Pokemon business. Okay, so truth number 3 is that community is everything, especially in a place that's so saturated as the Pokemon market is. For me, it has been great having a good community on TikTok and Instagram, and now also trying to make that work here on YouTube. I think that's definitely a place where you can also meet some like-minded people. They can help you, they can support you, they can give you motivation. But a lot of them are experiencing the same thing if they are having their own Pokemon business and trying to drive some of the same things. Either they are maybe ribbon shippers or running a retail store, web shop, doing card shows, anything in between that. And there's so much more knowledge in that than there will be in like your first year. At least that's the case for me. Running in my first year, I was basically just scrambling to understand what was happening. So yeah, make sure that you are surrounding yourself with good people and curate the community that you want to carry you. I think we all know that influencer marketing is just in rapid growth and have been for the past, I guess, 10 years or something. And I think the best thing you could do is to capitalize on that and drive engagement. Maybe you can, create leads from your own social media platforms to your web shop or to your ripmanship services. It can also be like streaming and stuff. So definitely there's so much more to do if you actually have a community that supports you and are looking forward to everything that you are doing. And truth number 4. One thing that I wish I had maybe taken into greater consideration than I did starting my business is, I know that things take time, but things really do take time. And it takes more time than you think when you are motivated and happy and just, running headless into things in the beginning. But yeah, you must really be patient, and you need to be very patient. It's definitely a great journey, but what is happening? Oh my god, this is great. Look at that. Okay, what I was saying was that it's very important that you are very patient, because things do take time. It's all the things from, finding out what you want to do, doing posting on social media, creating, marketing stuff, graphic design, anything. Also the skills that you haven't learned but have to learn. For me, it was definitely the budgeting part. I've never been that strong with numbers. Not that I'm bad at math specifically, but it never interested me, and I don't think I'm really that strong anyway. Also just in, mentioning numbers, saying whatever people have bought from me, I need to calculate, what's the total, and you need to pay this and that. I don't know. It's just hard on me. So that's definitely something that took a lot of time. And I really had to be patient, but also very disciplined, because it's very easy to just not do it because it's harder. But that will definitely just be, bad for yourself, that you don't do all the things the way you should. So yeah, definitely stay patient and try to do the things, even the hard things that you need to do. With this last tin, let's get into the 5th and final truth. The last thing that I wish I would have known or thought about before getting into the Pokemon card business is definitely that there will be days where motivation are lacking and where finances doesn't seem to make ends meet. For me personally, today is the day that I'm going full time. Big news! I might make a separate video on that. On this journey, it's just been important for me to know why I keep doing this. I do this because I want to build a different future for myself than what my corporate 9-to-5 career could possibly bring me, at least in maybe a shorter amount of time. And then remember that you do it because you love the hobby. Whatever business you're in, do it because you are passionate about whatever you are selling or doing, or the services that you provide. Whenever you are, being passionate, it's so much easier to push through when motivation and discipline is hard and is lacking. Passion can drive you so much further. So yeah, I definitely think that the biggest secret is to keep pushing because you want to and not because you have to. I try to tell myself that I get to do this every day, and I'm very grateful that that's the case. I get to play with Pokemon cards as my job now. At least now it's my full-time job also, which is just insane if you think about it. So yeah, keep that in mind. What is up with these tins? Oh my goodness! Look at this beauty. So just to really highlight what I think you should know before getting started is, what's your scope? What do you want to do? What's your passion within whatever business you're starting? For me, with Pokemon, I really enjoy sealed products. I'm a sealed collector, mostly at heart at least. I love ribbing packs as well, but it was kind of important to me that I was speaking to kind of the sealed collecting community in some shape or form, while also still, having fun and ribbing packs like I'm doing now, right? Oh, the EX. But yeah, making sure that you are everywhere in it, and also making sure that you tick your boxes legally, financially. It's not fun running a business if it's just, running you down, or if it's not possible for you to make it work. I think it's so much more important that you tick those boxes and make sure that you have the legal advice and you have set up your business in the way that your country or authorities at least are, having you do it. So make sure that that's in order, and then I think you should just have fun with it and keep enjoying pushing forward and pushing this dream into reality, because that's definitely my motivation every day going forward. Let's see if we can have some last pack magic. No, unfortunately not, but I think we've had enough. Remember to check out the Flinemania web shop and follow me here, ring the bell notifications, and give me a like so I know that you like this kind of ripping pack / business content. At least I hope that you enjoy this. I definitely do. And take care and good luck in your business journey. Bye bye.